Well, my stepdad, or my real dad, my stepdad gave me cocaine the first time, shot me up with cocaine when I was 17 on my birthday. He said, here, I heard you talking that your friends do coke, I don't want you getting any bad shit. If you're gonna do it the right way the first time, and he stuck a needle in my arm. And that was 17 years ago. He has since hung himself. He was forced by the law to go to a detox in Prince George because of his violence towards his girlfriend. He ended up hanging himself in that detox on the 4th day. He couldn't handle his reality as well. That's why he was using all these years, because he didn't like how he felt when he was sober. He carried a lot of guilt over his past. And I inherited a lot of his guilt, and a lot of my mom's guilt, and guilt of my own too, right? But it's no way to live, man. If there's a message that I can pass on, it's, you know, as rough as it may seem, you know, the life that you're living, man, you know, just think of somebody think about, you know, if you feel like doing something wrong, tell yourself what, you know, ask yourself if Jesus would do what you're considering you're about to do. Would Jesus do that? And if the answer is no, you don't think Jesus would do that, well, then it's probably not a good idea you do it. And, you know, just strive to be the best you can be every day, man. You know, I mean, it's kind of a hypocrite thing to say, because I don't. I sure wish I could muster up the self-worth and the strength to carry myself through. Tom's asked me to just reiterate some of the statistics for Vancouver's East Side. And from what I know, like the bit that I've heard is that has the number one crime rate per capita in all of North America. It has the highest murder-suicide rate per capita in all of North America. It has the number one car theft. Surrey, I think alone, which is part of Vancouver, has the highest car theft in all of Canada. There's more. It's got the most amount of it's the highest for a 4-block radius. It's got the most amount of drugs, heroin, cocaine, crack cocaine. Then I don't think there's anywhere in the world you hear about the Bronx and Detroit and the inner cities, all this. There's nothing like this. There's 4 blocks of Vancouver's Hastings East Side, man. I've seen people die. I've seen people shot. I've had guns to my head. I've been stabbed 5 times. I've had chains, bars, table legs hit over my head, my face. I had a bar over my eye there yesterday. You know, this here was a knife went right through my arm, cut my whole bicep out. Yeah, many things. That's the drug world, right? That's the life I chose. That's the path I chose down here, right? And there's always consequences. Like, I can't remember who said, but for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. Murphy's Law, I think it is. Yeah, there's no way to live down here, man. If you're looking for a quick way to fucking meet your maker, this is it. Find Hastings. If you're looking for life and you're looking for happiness, follow your heart and help someone out. Give back. You know, return what God has so freely given to you. Start back into my addiction. I know that I'm throwing away everything that's important to me, and I know that makes me feel sad, right? So I think everybody, when they have a stressful moment, they have what's called a nervous tick, a nervous twitch. They'll do something, a nervous habit, like they'll twiddle their thumbs, or they'll play with their hair. Me, I do this. When I'm nervous, I search around for like little shaving bumps or whatever, just a little like blackheads or whatever. Even if they're not there, when I'm high, I can feel the slightest little, even a pore, and I'll just try to pinch something out of it. And after you pinch the skin, it's irritated, so it swells up a little bit. And the next time I put my hand, then it's a real bump there. Oh, there must be something. So I pinch and squeeze and pinch and squeeze, and my hands are dirty, so it causes infection. It's bad, eh? When I'm high, I don't really realize I'm doing it. It's all subconscious. People have to tell me, hey, Seamus, stop doing that. Oh, fuck, I didn't realize I was doing it. And then a little while later, I'll start doing it again. It's bad, and this is what happens. Impetigo, you know, surface infections. And this is only 7 days of being on the street. 7 days of being out here. I was clean and sober for 4 months. No alcohol, no drugs, not even Tylenol. You know, working a good program, having a relationship with God, spirituality, giving back, like helping out other people that are needing help, you know, giving back to the addict who still suffers. And my addiction is based on my my shame and all my sorrow from the past experience, my childhood and stuff, the stuff that I haven't dealt with and I've really just kind of stuffed back into the back of my mind. It comes out and it manifests as shame, embarrassment, low self-esteem, low self-worth, and I'm always feeling like people are judging me, so I need to get high. When I get high, I feel empowered, I feel strong. Nobody can touch me, and it alters my mind, and I don't worry about the past. My brain gets so fuzzy, all I can really do is focus on the moment rather than the past or the future. That's the payoff, and that's why I do it. It's running though, it's so bad. It's running from your responsibilities and what you need to do and be as a man. That really, so that makes me just want to get high again, to forget how I'm creating this dilemma, like it's a paradox, eh? I'm creating the thing that makes me want to do what I'm doing. By using the dope, it's ruining my life to make me want to do the dope. So it's a catch-22. And I know that if I was to get clean and stay clean long enough, it would be a payoff that way too. But I'm just used to the quick payoff. I want the payoff now. I want the satisfaction now, and that's what drugs does for me. If I had some kind of patience and perseverance for any amount of time, I would start seeing the change in my life, staying clean and sober. But I just get the overwhelming of the emotions when I come into early recovery. It's too much for me to handle. It's like I cry all the time. I'm angry. I have a hard time communicating. I get frustrated. I don't feel like I'm liked. I feel isolated and feel apart from everybody else. And then I just end up speeding here, coming back down here where I'm comfortable. Like, it's like my family down here. Anyway, that's cocaine for me.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. 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 Cocaine is a hell of a drug.